right, in chapter 6b of Spanish 2, we learned the present perfect tense. In Spanish, it's called el presente perfecto. This is where we say what you have done. So I have seen, you have heard, we have listened, she has practiced. That's how we do this tense. So we're going to need a helper verb. It's always going to be two words. The first one is going to be the have portion of it, and that's the verb haber, which we've used before for like I and había. In this case, it means to have seen or have done something, and it's got some unique conjugation here. The yo form is going to be has, hemos, and on. So we start with this. This means I have, you have, he has, we have, they have. And then we have like the ed form of the verb. In English, we add ed, like I have walked, you have listened. In Spanish, if it's an AR verb, we're going to end it with ado. And if it's an ER or IR verb, we're going to end it with ido. So if we have listened, then this part would be hemos. And then we take the verb escuchar and we add ado to make it listened. We have listened. Now there's a lot of irregulars to these as well. There's a lot of irregulars in English. It's not I have read it, it's I have read, and we have seen, and he has heard. So there's a lot of irregulars in English, and there's some irregulars in Spanish as well. So we're going to learn what those irregulars are. Let me make sure we've got room. There we go. All right, so we've got the verb decir. The irregular participle of decir will be dicho, which means said. We've got the verb devolver, becomes devuelto, which means returned. We've got the word ver, becomes visto, which means seen. Hacer becomes hecho, which means done or made. We've got there, poner becomes puesto, means put. Morir becomes muerto. We've heard that word before. In this context, it means died, like I have died, you have died. And escribir means written. That'll be escrito. So if I have written something, I would say yo he escrito. I have written. There's also volver. If you don't have the day in front of it, it also means returned, but it means returned yourself instead of returned an item, so that's another one there. And then one other thing to recognize about these is if you run into, so we have listened is hemos escuchado, but instead if it was we have heard, then we would have a double vowel situation from the verb oír, and just like that gave us problems in the preterite and the present tense, we're just going to have to separate the vowel sounds here as well. So it's like this, hemos oido. We don't want it to say oido. We want it to say oído. So we're going to use our accents again to separate the sounds. Same thing for leer and creer and all those other double vowels. You just put the accent there to separate the sounds and make it sound like a present perfect ending.